This will be a race between lanes 3, 4, and 5. Gagarin, Pham Thanh, and Maximillian Ang, you feel, Mark?
Yeah, the Thais have really been strong in this event. It's such a technical stroke. The Thais really know the breaststroke really well. And I think for Singapore again, Maximillian, he's having our Singapore's hopes, on his shoulders, and he's really clocked some really fast times. He's had some great momentum coming into these Southeast Asian Games, and his times are really his best times this year. Head and shoulders above everyone else, and we can really expect something great, if he's able to pull it all together and do well in this event.
4 different countries have won it in the last 4 editions. Thailand in 2013, Malaysia in 15, Indonesia in 17, and Philippines in 2019. Will this be the moment for Singapore in 2022? Remember, Max Ang goes in lane number 5, side by side with Thanh Bao, who is the hot favorites for this event, and the home crowd are thinking that Thanh Bao might just deliver the gold medal. However, Max Ang, as we said, and Mark Chair has said already, has clocked the fastest of times over the last couple of years since 2019 in this event, and he's gotten up almost stroke for stroke at the moment with the Vietnamese. It's a very good start here for Maximillian Ang, Mark.
Yep, Max has such a wonderful kick. As he extends forward, you can see his kick propel himself forward. 28 on the first 50. It's a very, very fast time. He's on track to really do well. I think he might even go like a minute in the 100 breast. So if he keeps on this momentum, he'll do really well.
It was a wonderful breakout as well, and the 3 of them in lanes 3, 4, 5 that we picked up before the start of the race are going all the way through to the finish line right here. Gagarin had turned in first position. Maximillian Ang was in second position, but he's slightly ahead of Pham Thanh at the moment. This is very, very hard to call. Pham Thanh has just taken the lead very slightly over Max Ang, and Pham Thanh will touch home first, just ahead of Maximillian Ang in second spot, and Gagarin of Indonesia comes home in third spot. A big victory for Pham Thanh, second in 2019, and now a Southeast Asian Games champion in front of his home fans, and he just took it home, and that race was won in the last 25 meters.
Yeah, I think we saw Max, when he did his turn, he broke out, and he was right with everyone. He caught him up, but Pham Thanh, he was able to maintain his strokes, maintain his composure towards the end. I felt that Max was spinning a little bit towards the end. It's something that he can work on in his very early career. He'll have many more great races, definitely.
It took a new meet record to beat Maximillian Ang. I can tell you Maximillian Ang has set a new national record as well, with that time of 1:01:58.03 seconds better than Lionel Ku's 2018 time. So that's a big moment for Max Ang. He's continued his form. He's clocked 1:02 frequently over the last couple of years. He's gone below 1:02 once again. However, it took a SEA Games record to ensure that his hopes were dashed.
1:01.1, and that's a really fast time for Southeast Asia. Again, it's a meet record. I think you cannot underestimate how important a home crowd is, And then we saw it in Singapore when we hosted in 2015. The home crowd was there cheering everyone on, and it has the kind of energy, right? And I think that definitely boosted and propelled Pham Thanh to that gold medal. But Max with a new national record, congratulations. I have to apologize to Lionel Ku for saying his name wrong just now. Lionel, if you're listening, I'm really, really sorry. But Max, just broke the record, and it was a really fast time for when Lionel held it at 1:01, and Max, our new national standard at 1:01.58. Wonderful.
Yeah, but as you said, as we have a look at the race again, he was right up there at this point, wasn't it? In fact, he was probably just slightly ahead of both Gagarin and Pham.
Yeah, and this is where I felt that Max probably was spinning a little bit. He needs to get into the groove, get in the motion. Again, the breaststroke is a very technical stroke. You can't have your hands and your legs fighting one against the other. And I think that was the difference between Max and Pham Thanh, and the difference between gold medal of 0.4.
Yeah, but this Vietnamese just caught cadence at the very right time into the final 25 meters. And that was Singapore's hope of being only the second gold medalist then, Maximillian Ang, in this event, and their first gold medal since 1989. However, it's still a medal, and it's a silver medal. And Lionel, of course, won bronze at the last Southeast Asian Games, which is our first medal in the 100 meters breaststroke in this century, believe it or not. So the last to win it, 1999, Daniel Liu, and he won silver as well. So well done indeed, Max. It's now 2 SEA Games in a row that Singapore has won. And you look at Max, you just feel that there are better things coming ahead of him, because he is just about reaching that little bit of potential and just scratching the surface of his potential, isn't he?
He is. Again, he's clocking some really fast times. This year, he had some great momentum heading into these SEA Games. I'm sure if we had the Asian Games, he'll definitely carry that through. But the next Southeast Asian Games is in 2023. So he doesn't have to wait too long to get his chance to get this crown again.
Well, he certainly will go there as one of the favorites. If James Deparin comes back again by then, it might be a very fascinating race between the 4 of them, because Nathaniel Gagarin, who had led after 50 meters, remember he was the winner in 2017. He faded really badly in 2019 after almost going stroke for stroke with Deparin in the first 50 meters of the 2019 Southeast Asian Games. This time around, he did stay long enough to win a bronze medal, as we have a look at the race all over again. And you'd have to say, I do feel for Max, because I thought that he almost swam it perfectly for 75 meters mark.
Yeah. Again, the Singapore team brings along the whole entourage of biomechanists, physiologists, strength conditioning coaches, and of course you have like the whole coaching entourage there. They're no doubt they're gonna break this race and see where Max can find those deltas, and he still has another 100 breaths to go, in the 4x1 medley relay, and hopefully he can have a breakthrough. I honestly, after the first 50, I thought that he'll definitely break the 101 barrier. Maybe we'll see a 1 minute, and he has that in him. I believe strongly that he has that in him in this Southeast Asian Games, and he has another chance to swim it.
Well, the 101 barrier was almost broken with that mighty quick time from Pham Thanh, 101.17. He has not just created new SEA Games record, but also a new Vietnamese national record. He's taken down a record that has stood for 13 years by the very legendary Nguyen U Viet, who is the last winner, 3 in a row winner of this event. And Vietnam have finally claimed gold back in the 100 meters breaststroke, as Pham Thanh wins their second gold in the pool today, following up from Huy Huang's victory in the 1500 meters freestyle. 101.17 is 0.29 seconds faster than the last SEA Games record set by Deparin in 2019. That is quite a feat, taking down that amount of time in the pool in the 100 meters breaststroke.